What's boppin', jimbos? Welcome to the channel. The boys are back. It's been a long hiatus, but we thought we'd revive it and really go for it this time. The M3 here. Obviously, a lot has happened since our last video. What was our last video? I don't even remember. We're in the shop once again. I think we lowered it. I lowered the car in that last video a long time ago. The car's a little different. We missed a lot of mods on the car. This is all of them, but we're back at it for real this time. I mean, look at this thing. Holy crap. But the last big mod this car got was the lowering springs. So this is really the next big mod. And today we have a short shifter kit. So no more stock shifter. Got all the parts here. We're also doing the infamous guibo and center support because mine is thrashed. I'm excited to see how much. And if Tiburon PD is watching, the cats are going back on. Beamer rolled X-pipe. These are the cats right here actually. Magnaflow cats, bro. Really good. So we're doing pipe and shaft and stick, right? Oh yeah. This is a AutoSolutions shifter, custom made shifter. I think it's like 25% more aggressive. Obviously it's got stiffer bushings. I got it a little taller as well because this car has a ZHP knob, which is shorter than the gooseneck. So it's gonna be like, I got them to make it like 5 mil taller than the stock shifter, which is not much, but just enough. I feel like it'll make it a lot better. You see we have some interior mods. I did make reels on this, so if you saw it was on like Instagram and TikTok and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. First things first, I think what we're gonna do is take the center console out, see what we got under there, but we're also gonna show you how this shifter is right now. This is what we got for stock shifting. So obviously, completely stock, long throws, little shorter knob. Like I said, I did get a Alcantara knob. So man, my car's a mess right now. The stock shifter has a ton of play in a gear, which is not what you want. That's a ton. Yeah, that's disgusting. That's something I've always wanted to do on this car. Obviously, like I want to get coilovers eventually, not the springs, but for driving experience, it's a manual, but it should be tighter than it is right now. I got camera, I got tuning device because I had to smog the car. It's still gonna be legal. It's my blender for my green juice. Yee-hee. You ready for this? Oh. Last time I banged my head doing this, so hopefully I don't do that. Oh. That wasn't bad at all. Take this off. So we got the boot off. I'm just gonna grab from the boot back. Not bad. So center console out. What's this? Now that we're here, we can go ahead and get the drive shaft off, exhaust off, because what you want to do is get the drive shaft out of the way, obviously, to get to the underside of the transmission. So we got to rack this thing up real quick. My long john. All right, guess how much this costs in the comments. This one pry bar, what do you think it run me? Thing's like half my height. Let me get into my tech fit real quick. Get this crap off. All right, that's much better. Get the no free advertisement. M3's on the rack. So first step is we got to take the X-pipe off. Luckily, we're replacing it. That's kind of why I waited. So this panel has to come off. O2s, all that jazz. Let me get some light up in this. John. Oh, was I scraping? Oh my God. Dude. We were scraping on the X-pipe. With this job, obviously, gotta get the drive shaft off. Perfect time to replace these because they're going out. This is all the drive line replacement parts, and then for the X-pipe, got these because I'll show you mine are destroyed. These are not cheap from BMW. And then you also got the, what the heck was that? Also got these gaskets for the X-pipe. You always want to replace them, one-time use technically. Well.
What's up, my boy?
What's up, my boy? Look who it is. What is that? Oh, you gotta show the new whip. What did you roll in Enzo? Enzo got a new daily. Hey, they haven't seen the other blue car yet.
Did you tell them?
No. I just showed them the M240. We're acting like the M240 is still in commission, bro.
Dude, this Monday or Tuesday.
What? You getting picked up? Look at that. We'll show you what Enzo replaced the blue car with, but
End of an era.
End of an era, dude. Crazy.
That will always be my baby.
That is the baby.
If he sells it, he's gonna sell it back to me.
There you go.
So
that's the deal you want.
exactly.
And I gotta take the X-pipe off. So we just do the guy. What's it called? Oh, very nice. Gotta take the. No, I love that. It was so good. I don't actually think they're shot. I think I lied to myself. Anyways, we'll see. Ugga Dugga machine. My Ugga Dugga. Ugga dugga. In the words of my father, Jose, ugga dugga, dude. Oh. Dude, I got the snap-on foreskin. As you can see, the other one's still in there. And I don't know what I did. No, I do know what I did. I stripped it. I was like, one of the first things I did on my ownership. So you can unplug 3 of these O2s in car, but we have to leave one, because annoying enough. One of them, to release that, you gotta take that plate off. To take that plate off, there's bolts up here and up there. You take the whole freaking stiffening plate off. So what I do is grab an O2 socket, get in there with my long john. Just gonna slide that in there. Now, there's supposed to be thread. There just really isn't anymore. And there you go. That's the thread right there. Every time that happens, this O2 is like maybe a year old, maybe. But it should have left. Ugga dug machine and a wall extension. This thing's ready to come down. Lift it up and push it your way. So we just took these off for a Sistione. So, don't need these because I decided to replace them. They don't even look that bad, dude. Didn't really have to, I guess, but here we are. Next, to see my long black shaft, gotta take all this heat shielding off. We got 10s and 8s all over the place. I just kind of credited it to being like, yo, see those other bolts? Definitely not gonna fit. Heat shield off, big long black shaft exposed. Looks like it's been scraping on the heat shield, so if that thing's not completely blown out, yeah, even back here, if that's not completely blown out, it will be pretty soon. I think I'd left the parking brake on, so, oh, yep, parking brake's on. So we gotta take that off just so we can get this thing to spin around. Parking brake on or off. What's funny is I can put it into gear right here if I need to lock it, to torque it, which is so nice. So much better than fucking DCT, dude. Now we gotta take drive shaft line bolts off. So 1, 2, 3, and then the rest are just on the guibo, and we don't have to worry about that until we're done. Oh, but we can see it looks all right. It doesn't look bad. Obviously the bolts don't matter, but these like rings do matter. Abyss. The shaft abyss. That's not too bad. We unclip that. That's your clip. And I think that just comes out right here. Yeah. Don't need this anyways. Just in case we do lose it. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing, but is there a pin? Aha. What? Boyoyoing, guys. Boyoyoing. Now that we have that off, I believe we gotta go up top and pop this sucker out. It looks like, Jordan, we have to also disconnect this to be able to pop it up from the top. Ow, my fingy. Winka. I guess we're not even using this bullshit, so. Let me get this foreskin off. Okay, Jesus Christ, dude. That's scary. I thought it was gonna destroy it. Foreskin, delete. Oh, well, I just like, with it in there, I just grabbed this and just kept spinning it, and it eventually popped out. Back up she goes. This carrier is gonna have to come off. There's these 2 little clips on the side that kind of keep it in there. Put the flathead like right here. Just go all the way under. Focus. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. There goes nothing, man. There goes nothing. Let's just put that one there. This one there. Not bad stuff. Oh. Oh, that's why you have to drop the transmission a little bit. There's like a little fork, and you can see it's like also in there. Push it all the way. It doesn't want to go. It does look like you gotta drop the transmission just a little bit. It's actually really easy. There's just these bolts right here that hold the cross member on. Let's get the Ugga machine. Hey, you needed that. Let's hope this thing just doesn't fall on my face. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Oh, nah, dude. Easy, easy. Just gonna leave it loose up there. All right, you guys are currently on my pipe. How does it feel? How does it feel to be on my pipe? I don't know what you can see, but hopefully you can see enough. I'm gonna try to fish this out of there. I guess as you go like that, go kind of sideways. Pop that, boom. Okay. So you can see this is where the bushings go right here. So we gotta press these out, and then these new bushings go in right there. There we go. Not the easiest thing, but only likes to go the one with the ding dong. Only wants to go on the inside. At least that's what it seemed like. And then boom. Look at that. Also looks like this just wants to go in one way. There's a side with two, and then you rotate it over. There's the whole threads right in the middle. That lines perfectly up with these holes right here on the side. This like little neck goes towards the back. We're gonna slide this guy in. I got my fancy tiny snap-on ratchet. Now I just gotta tighten these. All right, mate, let's stick this rod back in the tranny. So this is the plot. We're gonna swing it up, shove that in. There we go. There we go. Just work it, work it, work it. Work that rod. Yeah. I'm working that rod, baby. And you got these weird things that go over yonder. Go neat away. The other side. Q. That retaining ring. Easy, brother. That's it? I need more than that, Buster. Filet mignon on my drive shaft, bud. Sick though, dude. That's done. We just gotta get up there and put that stupid bushing on. This is where it gets interesting. First off, what we gotta do, there's a little bolt in here that we're gonna have to loosen, and it's very tight. Megatron thing here. Oh, the center support is literally like pressed onto the drive shaft, and that's gonna be what we're gonna be fighting for the next couple hours. And this thing's balanced too. You gotta mark the spline about middle, right? About middle. Look like about middle? Yeah. There's definitely Loctite on there, dude. It's getting harder. Smack you in the head with this, wouldn't it be fun? It's bleeding blood. And that spline right there. This thing, sorry, is pressed onto there. Dang, this thing's not separated though. That has some play for sure. You gotta heat it up and it literally comes off in like 3 parts, dude. It's ridiculous. So that means we gotta open this. There's no way, dude. Are we cooked? Shit, son. There's another one right here. Oh my. This is a little heavier. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, don't breathe this in, Jordan. This is gross. Nice. Is that the hard part? No. No. No, we have more to go. We got one more layer, and then there's a bearing. But that's why I brought uno, dos. The butterfly technique. This is the hard part, the bearing. This is the shit that usually sucks to get off. But we're just gonna do the same thing, like heat it up, maybe do some of these, you know what I mean? Spin it. Uh-huh.
Almost there. There you go.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Fireproof base this, bro. Come on. Here's some support. That will get pressed in once we tighten the two together. Can't forget this. This goes here. Start it. It's such a small bolt. Yeah, I thought it was long as shit when you were taking it out. No, yeah, you think, huh? Dude, this thing is still hot. Piping hot. Now I just gotta switch the guibo out. Really freaking easy. Just do one of those. Slide this guy in. Do one of those. It does only go one way. You can see right there. Line that way. And then I'll torque them in the car. I'm gonna stick it in that little hole. Alright, jimbos. Torque spec for the guibo Driveshaft situation is gonna be 55 nuts. 55 nut meters and an extra 90 degrees of angle. All right, now we're going for the 90 degrees. So these guys are going to be 20 nut meters, 90 degrees. Brother, dude. Last but not least, 21 newton meters. It looks like I already dug the freak out of it. Let's just double check, especially these. I actually care about these. Got a little over with these because I don't need my transmission falling out. All right, we're done with the important stuff. Now we're gonna ugga absolutely everything else on. That's all torqued. Now we gotta put heat shield on and we can put an exhaust back on. We're cooked, boys. We are officially cooked. There was zero thread. There's zero thread in there. I've made that work. I've tightened those two together before. Not happening today. What'd you do? No, I wouldn't even do it again, but what's the torque spec on that we just put? Probably like 1-2 newton meters?
No, it was more than that.
It's not wiggling.
It's a 22 wrench.
So that's all. As long as it's not wiggling, I don't give a fuck. We're running with it, boys. X-pipe is gonna get bolted in. Cover's gonna go on. We gotta tune the car and go for a drive. Oh man. All right, boys. Oh. We have made it to the interior. Dude, how the fuck am I gonna put this foreskin back in? We're gonna find out together, gentlemen. Hold that. Hold my foreskin for me. My foreskin. All right. Much trouble. A little bit of glass cleaner. That's back on. We're gonna put all this back on and go for a good drive. Check this out. Oh my goodness. We are losing daylight, boys. Got the shifter in, of course. Oh, looking smooth, butter. No play at all. I got the GoPro set up right now. We'll see what kind of footage we can get.